Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Movie Social. We're your host, Ricky and Steph.
What up?
And today on Movie Social, we're going to be doing a spoiler review for episode 4 of Young Rock. Now, before we get into that review, if you like what we're doing on this channel with these reviews, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the channel video with your family and friends. Alright, so Young Rock picked up a little bit better this episode. Got out of his little adolescent phase and got into the college phase, which
First time we've seen the college. Well,
second
time, but the first full episode.
Yeah. Sadly, it looked promising to start off, but then he just had trying to have show up this white guy one time, show him up once, and then like rest is history, as they say. The guy gets a little angry, and that's what kind of made me mad. If I'm a coach, the guy would have been cut.
Really?
Yeah, you was already past the blocker, and then you did a crackback block.
Yeah, he finished the play. I didn't see anything wrong with it personally.
So the Rock already got past him. Technically, in the game, that would have been a penalty.
Not if you kind of get.
No, the Rock got past him, was making his way to the next man. He went back up to the Rock and hit him. Caused him to be out for the season. So you lose a player from that. Had this been in the game, that'd have been a penalty. Could have been a game-changing penalty. In my opinion, it would have been a cut. Which is why, again, that's why they don't do those kind of things like that in practice that much anymore now anyway. Because it leads to a lot more injuries doing those type of drills and all. But as a whole, though, feel bad for The Rock at that point. Got this TV that he done purchased for his family. Wasn't playing. Started spiraling. Found it funny, though, when they wanted to go to the club just to get drunk and start fighting people. But then when he's about to fight somebody, dude was a straight fighter.
You know what my favorite part of, man?
What?
The iconic Rock meme.
With
the turtleneck with the fanny pack. I was
dying.
Bro, they did it so well, yo. That was awesome. To be honest with you.
Oh man, they really pulled it out now.
Yeah.
Got him posing, standing there, waiting. I'm like, really? But Michael Irvin being in this episode, young Michael Irvin.
Yeah, I mean, he was already established in the league, so.
Mm-hmm. And it was funny, him with The Rock and the girls walk up, and The Rock just went over the top.
Yeah, doing a robot and all that. That was pretty funny.
I'm like, yeah, you took it a little too far. Yes, you did.
You know what else? So I heard a story that he also played with Warren Sapp. But I haven't seen him in this yet. Maybe you'll get a future feature or something like that. But yeah, didn't see that yet.
I mean, there's a lot that we still haven't seen. I can't wait till they divulge his path into the WWE.
If we get there, yeah. I mean,
who knows if that's going to be in season 1 or season 2.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that for sure.
I mean, can't be too far off because his college career is practically almost over.
Yeah, he didn't play much. If I'm not mistaken, he didn't play much in college. He played, but I'm not sure if he finished college or not. But hopefully, we'll get the information.
Yeah, and that goes to show you a lot of talent that gets scouted to become major prospects for the NFL. How badly it doesn't always turn out the way that it should.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the NFL really should do a G League, like the NBA and most other sports. Do a minor league.
They had one at one time. I don't know.
Yeah, but it was overseas for the most part. It was like in Europe.
Yeah, it was. It was NFL Europe.
And that was the problem. It died because it wasn't as popular. And then now the NFL is popular overseas again. They could have a minor league in the U.S. and Europe.
They could definitely do it. I mean, I wouldn't mind it for sure. I think what happens with that is with the injuries, they don't want it's definitely going to take some time to recover. Like they don't want you to play in the spring and then have to get ready for the summer. You know what I mean?
Well, who said they got to play in the spring? They could play.
I mean, so then what else is it going to be?
No, see, so all right, the minor league You got to play that full year in the minor league, at least one full year. So if you get if say the team drafts you in the NFL, but they draft you to play in the minor league, you have to play that 1 year in the minor league before you can get pulled up to the.
So all I want to know is when would it start and when would it end?
Have it on the same time as the NFL, but have it on a weekday. Those games on weekdays. So that way, the NFL has more coverage. Tuesday and Wednesday games, stuff like that.
Okay.
Or even on a Friday night.
I follow you.
You have more football games throughout the year from the NFL, which gives them more money. All right.
I follow
and I'm more than sure people like The Rock would have appreciated that growing up.
Yeah, I follow you. I definitely follow you. And I understand if you have it doing it, like the NBA G League is played during the regular NBA season. It ends a little bit early, but it's still played.
I mean, you got a lot of stuff. They make some money, but you cap it at a certain amount that they can only make. Things like that.
I can see it.
And they don't necessarily even have to be in college. It's for it. They can come out of high school to go to it. I'm just saying, or say you go to college, but you don't fully complete it. Because, I mean, some people, as you can see with The Rock, he was starting to spiral. The moment football went off track, he was starting to spiral. Playing in video games, fell in grace. You get those kind of people, too, like that. That's really talented, but can't cut it in school or whatever. Or something happens in their life, as The Rock had, injury. There you go. I mean, that's my opinion on it. At least from what I take from The Rock's standpoint. A lot of kids have probably been going through that type of situation. But, that took me back. That part of the episode. Video games.
Oh, Sega?
Man.
Listen, I haven't played Sega. I think that Sega was my first. Not my first. It was my first. Like, I owned it. Like, my mom bought it for me.
Oh, see. I had a handheld. Was my first.
Really?
Game Boy.
That was my second. Sega was my first, and Game Boy was my second. And then I got a Super Nintendo, and then it's all down here from there. But yeah.
But, oh, man. That Sega. I remember playing, what was that? Simpsons on there.
Yo, I remember really quickly before we wrap this up, me playing Sonic and being on the last level and me having to go to bed and me just pressing pause.
Back in the day, yeah, because there was no save cartridges, so you just kept the game running and just hope power don't go out or somebody don't cut it off on you.
Those was the days, man.
Talk about true night owl gaming.
Yep. Because you didn't want to lose your progress.
Nope. But thank you for memory cards. Maybe Rock should have used one of those. I'd have been mad at that roommate. Don't you dare cut my stuff off for me. I don't care if you're trying to save me, but overall though, his character, you could see the difference from him in high school to him in college.
Mm-hmm.
How he started transitioning a bit. And finally got to see a different side of his pops for once, finally. Mm-hmm. Show him a little bit more maturity, not completely self-centered at this stage. What do you guys think about it? What's going on with it? Are you tired of the interview way that they're doing this show? Or you think that fits the narrative personally? Let us know. Until next time.